Standing on business, you heard? Moving forward, though, yeah, I'm doing a good job being consistent at this. So proud of shout out to you, Osh. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, pill talk, that's a door. Let's knock on it. That's a loud clap. It's too late to be doing that. Hi, hey. My name's Oscar with Southwestern Advantage. You must be the mom of the house. Great. I'm the college student who's going to be in the Titusville area for the next few months, and I have the coolest summer internship. I'm going to be sitting down with all the families, showing them our educational resources, from high schoolers all the way down to toddlers. Have you seen me on Facebook at all? Oh, you might have seen me with the. You might have seen me with the J Flows and the elephants. I just wanted to stop by for a minute. I show it to 35 families every single day. So only have a few minutes with each one. Do you have somewhere to sit inside, or does right here work better for you? No worries. I guess you haven't heard about me. Like I said, my name's Oscar. I'm just a college student. This is my super cool summer internship where I'm going to be having a lot of fun, sitting down with all the families, showing them our educational websites, apps, and books. It's nothing that you have to get. So if you like it, great. If not, that's okay too. I get credit just for showing it. And everyone's been super nice as long as I don't take up too much of their time. I can show you right here. No worries. I'll go ahead and cross you off my list. But just so you know what I'm doing, I actually entered the Southwestern Advantage. We're a 160-year-old company that's dedicated to providing the best educational resources for families. We have a super cool system of websites, apps, and books that cover apps and websites that cover over 4,000 different videos and quizzes, some books that cover 40 different subjects from where the kids are up until when they graduate, with showing examples from the easiest ones to the hardest ones, step by step, and everything's all together in one spot. It's super cool. It takes a few minutes to show you. If you like it, I can show you right here. Awesome. Okay, like I said, my name's Oscar. I'm sorry I didn't catch your name. Oh, your name's Olive? Great. Just to be clear, Olive, my name is Oscar. I'm just a college student. This is nothing you're required to get, and I'm not with the schools at all. I'm just a college student from North Dakota State University, and I study computer engineering. You ever been there before? Oh, awesome. Actually, believe it or not, there was a time last year we were colder than Antarctica for a week, and classes were still on and running. Everybody was, there was not a lot of happy campers that week. Yeah, but I'm actually doing this to build my professional skills, build my resume, and help pay for school. Yeah, how long have you been in the area? That's awesome. We actually work through a super cool exchange program where everyone gets to move to a different part of the country, live with the local host family. It's actually my second week out here, and it's been a blast so far. I honestly love this area, and the scenery is super beautiful. But my favorite part is the people. See, I get to enter the Southwestern Van, and I get to show an educational resource. And I've noticed everyone in the neighborhood is super education conscious and into their kids. I'm sure your family's the exact same way. Has it always been that way around here? Another question I love to ask is, why is it important to you that your kids get a great education? Awesome. I think you're gonna love this. See, I entered the Southwestern Advantage. We're a 160-year-old company, a BBB award winner for ethical commerce. With our early learning system for younger kids, our ACT, SAT prep scholarship program, and the leadership program to help young kids develop the skills and habits they need to achieve their goals in life. We also include a lot of things to make it easier for parents to help out their kids at home, especially how they're teaching it nowadays. What have you noticed about how things have changed? Awesome. Exactly. Isn't that frustrating? Yeah, see, we've been able to help over 1 million families since 2010, Olive. These are some of the families that I've been able to help out so far. You might recognize a few of them. You know, there's the Warriors, there's the Bookers, there's the Juice family. Yeah. And obviously, I show you that to show that it's pretty normal. It's pretty normal for families to get it. I'm not like a con artist or anything, but obviously everyone has their own opinion because everyone's a little bit different. I do try to show everybody who's home because it normally goes by quicker that way. Did I happen to catch the kids and dad around? Awesome. I take it you're Papa Bear, Dave? Hi, Dave. I take it you're a little kiddo, huh? What's your name? What's your name, little stinker? Jeremy? That's awesome. One of my best friends is named Jeremy. He's super cool. Yeah. So Jeremy, my name's Oscar. I'm the college student who's gonna be in the city for a few weeks, and I have the coolest summer internship where I'm gonna be sitting down with all your friends and their families, showing them a super cool system to help with learning and make studying and schoolwork a lot easier. It's nothing extra you have to do, just a huge time saver, I promise. As I'm showing it to you, don't be afraid to let me or your parents know that it's not for you. Okay? If you don't like it, that's perfectly okay. Cool? Awesome. So Jeremy, what grade are you going into? 5th grade. You're becoming a big boy, huh? Awesome. And yeah, how do you do any sports, extracurricular activities, or just anything outside of school? Fencing? Hold on. Do you know the elephant family? Yeah, yeah. Their daughter Ellie does fencing too. She's going into 5th grade. Have you met her? No way. Y'all are best friends. That's awesome. Yeah, she's gonna be using this a ton next year. Yeah, she's gonna be using this a ton next year. You know what I mean? Well, how do you do in school? Are you more of like a straight A's and B's, straight F's? Okay. And what subjects do you think? What subjects would you say take up the most time and require the most attention for you to achieve the goals and grades that you want? Okay. What is it about math? Is it the concepts, the homework, the tests, the formulas? Oh, all of the above. Awesome. Okay, that's exactly what this is for. And who teaches that, by the way? Do you know who teaches that? Like, who taught that last year and who's teaching that? Were you getting more homeworks or tests and quizzes with them? Okay, do you think you're going to be getting more homework? Awesome. And yeah, since you're going to be getting more homework and everything, are you more independent, or when it comes to homework and studying, are you you ask mom and dad for help quite a bit? Depends on the subject. Awesome. I feel that. I was definitely more of a math kid growing up, so English was definitely a tough suit for me. You know? Yeah. So there's a few reasons why I'll show you everything. There's a few reasons why everyone's been getting them though. The first reason, the first reason is because the kids are actually pretty independent. A lot of parents tend to recognize that the kids are getting to an age where they're independent, and all they can really control and all they really want is for their kids to have every resource available for them to succeed in life. You know, as teachers like to point out, it's easier to keep a kid on track than it is to bring a kid back on track. Another reason is because kids actually use it. Teachers love to point out that the older the kids get, the harder classes get, but on top of that, you're going to be busier with sports, activities, maybe picking up a part-time job, or just having a social life. So classes are going to be getting harder, and you're going to be having more and more things to do, but less and less time to do each of them. Our system's actually designed to help you save as much time as possible so you can spend more time doing other things you'd rather be doing, you know? Yeah. The third reason is because it's different than other recent resources out there. See, Google's really good for research, projects, and papers. But when it comes to day-to-day schoolwork, it's hard to find what you're looking for, know what's accurate, what's up to date, or even what the school allows you to use. Our system's actually made by a board of top educators who put everything any kids need to know all together in one spot and get rid of everything else. Super cool, right? And the fourth reason, I'd say the biggest one is honestly, it's education. It's most obvious, it's education. It's like one mom was saying, education's always a great investment. It's the one thing you can't take away from your kids. So I'll go ahead and show you the system, right? That's what we've been waiting for, right? I'll go ahead and show you the system, but there's two things I want to preface. The first is that it's not something that you have to get. Like, if you get it, if you like it, if you see it, and if you see it, you look at it and you're like, wow, that's awesome, I'd really love to get that. Cool, I'll help you get that, like I have for a lot of other families. But at the same time, if you don't think it's something that's going to be useful or helpful to you at all, just don't get it. I'll be perfectly fine with it. I show it to so many families every day anyway. Yeah. Another thing that I want to preface is that since I'm showing it to so many families every day, I only get to show it to each family one time. So, if you like it, great. That's a big yes. If you don't like it, great. That's a big no. But I don't do maybes. So if you're on the fence about it, just tell me no. Is it fair of me to ask you to shoot me straight one way or the other? Awesome. Same thing with you, Bill. Same thing with you, Jeremy. If you like it and you think you're gonna use it, great. If not, that's okay too. I'd hate for mom and dad to get something for you that you're not gonna use. Is it fair of me to ask you that you're gonna be honest with me? Awesome. Great. Okay. So I'll go ahead and pull it out for you. Awesome. So this right here is my sample book. In my sample book, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 different books, right? The first book is Social Studies and Language Arts, which covers history, government, economics, geography, grammar, writing, and literature. The second book covers science, which covers biology, chemistry, earth science, space science, and even physics. The next 2 books are actually math books, which cover everything from the foundations of math, addition, subtraction, decimals, fractions, all the way up until calculus, which is, derivatives, integrals, some things that you just haven't seen before, but it's going to cover you from where you are now up until when you graduate. Topic sources for writing assignments, and honors for honors and AP courses for students looking to get college credit when they get older. And all bits and pieces of these books are in this book, but not everything from any of these books is in this book. Otherwise, instead of being this big, it'd be like this big. Does that make sense? Awesome. Okay, great. Now, Jeremy. I'm so sorry. Jeremy, cool question. You ever noticed, so you ever go to class, you ever notice how you go to class, you get 1 or 2 super easy examples, and you come home and you have 20 to 30 homework problems? Have you noticed how the last few problems are just more difficult to use, typically, are more difficult, just harder than the rest? Check this out. So instead of it being 1 or 2 super easy examples and then having to kind of trudge your way through the book, through the rest of the homework, we actually go anywhere from 5 to 15 different examples, all done step by step by step. It's like having a teacher's manual right at home. And the cool thing about that is, if you're still confused, you just go on the app and just search the page. So say I want to learn how to add fractions, right? And I search adding fractions. Notice how right here it gives you the page numbers, and it gives you a list of problems that are all related to what I just searched up. It's set up this way so when you're looking for something, you can easily find it in the book if you need it, but you can also find videos related to it, just like that. When I was catching up with the Fant family, they were telling me when I was catching up with the Fant family, they were telling me about how. When I was catching up with the Fant family, they were telling me how they would open the book and they would take 40 minutes to an hour just clicking through links trying to find the right one. Then once they did, it'd be like a 50-minute video that they got to watch. And by like 2 hours, they actually start to get to work on what they were trying to figure out. Our system's made so that if you're looking for something, you can find it in like a minute or so. And then you actually click on the videos, and instead of it being a 50-minute long video, it's actually just a 2-minute and 50-second video.
The average length of all our videos is about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. And the person who actually does the problem in the videos is a super well-educated educator who teaches the exact topic that they're talking about. Now, Mom, Dad, Olive, Dave, you ever have that situation where, you know, you're working on where Jeremy will come home confused about something and ask you for help. You open the book, see the problem, work out the problem with him. You get it right, but he'll be like, "That's not how we learned it in class." Check this out. So, check this out. So instead of it being right, so instead of just showing one method, we actually see how it says method 1 and method 2. It actually does that so that the parents and the kids can reference each other that much easier, and they can see how each other learned to do a problem. So right here is the way you learned it way back then, and right here is the way the kids learning it now in school. And the super cool thing is that it shows both, so you're able to understand how each other is doing it. Super cool, right? And if you actually would go to the app and search that page, if I search 1410, awesome. Okay, so notice how it actually gives you the problem, and then you click on it. It's the same exact problem that was in the book. That's actually designed that way so that when you are looking for something, you have more than one way to get to it. Super quick and easy to use, and you can find that exact problem. So if you're still confused on a particular problem and the explanation wasn't good enough for you, you can still have a video that shows you exactly how to do it as well. So what do you like most? The fact that the apps and websites and books all work together as a super cohesive system? Or the fact that the websites and apps are actually just or the fact that the books grow with the kids from where they are now up until when they graduate? Awesome. Swag. Okay. Swag is crazy. Awesome. Okay, so there's a lot there, isn't there? You know? Yeah. You see how this would be something that could be helpful to have around the house? You see how it could be helpful to have around the house from now until the next few years? Super cool, right? Check this out. Really checking out. Most families operate through different sets. Here's a digital slick where I kind of break everything down. But every family's been really cool about getting sets because they're just easy to understand and they're convenient. You know, the set that the family got is the Core 4, where you get the two math books, the science and the social studies and language arts. Another common package is the Platinum package, where the Platinum package, where you get every single one of the books, where you get the Core 4 plus the honors and the topic source. Which one would you say makes the most sense for you? Okay, awesome. I think a huge reason why everyone's been buying these books is because of the price. See, a lot of families view education as an investment. When you think investment, you think huge numbers. Like, I know from personal experience that a college textbook can be anywhere from $300 to $400 times 5 or 6 different classes per semester. Even the College Board recommends budgeting anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000. Private tutors can be anywhere from $50 to $100 an hour. Online learning centers like Mathnasium or Kumon or Sullivan can be anywhere from $300 to $600 a month. But a lot of families invest in this. Why? Because, like we discussed earlier, why? Because if there's one thing you can't take away from the kids, it's a good education, you know? So families are typically shocked and would think that for a system of websites, apps, and books that work together, that work together, along with covering everything from where they are now up until when they graduate, and some super cool leadership stuff, families figure that something like that could easily cost, families figure that could cost upwards of $4,000 $6,000, or even $10,000. The reality of the matter is, instead of it being $4,000, $6,000, or even $10,000, it's just 4 sets of $277. That's not bad, you know. When you factor, that's not bad at all, you know. When you factor in the fact that a lot of families spend way, and when I was catching with the family, they were telling me how they spend way more than that on sports equipment every year. That they'll spend way more than that on sports equipment every single year, or random expenses or vacations, or just random pairs of shoes and clothes that the kids are gonna grow out of just like that. Families saw this as a long-term investment versus a short-term expense. The cool thing about the websites and apps is that they're just $24.95. That's less than a trip to Wendy's, and that's like per month. So if you don't like it, you just not be in it after the first month. You know, super cool, right? Yeah. So, yeah, our website. What families love about the way I do business is I take orders today, I deliver the books today, and then because they're all on my bookmobile, but my account doesn't close till the end of the summer, meaning you get a chance to actually break down the balance. Another thing that families love is that I'll be delivering the books myself, obviously, but I'll also get to give you and the kids a super cool lesson on how to use the books, so the kids use them a ton next year. That'd be pretty helpful, right? Right. Now, our automated system will send you a text about a week in advance to let you know the exact day that I'll be back with your books. That way you can be expecting me, and that way I can deliver to you on the same day as the Johnsons and the Marigolds and the Fant family. But in order for you to receive that text, I need a phone number. What's the best phone number for you to reach out?